It's Galadima Sunday. My symbol is pen because I love writing. I work with Young Men Christian Association, one of the partners working with Oxfam Novib, implementing girls empower a skill in Nigeria, in Nasarawa State, in Kagu community. I'm here to present the make a presentation on the Ruawayo and Kagbu Empowerment Learning Center in Nigeria. Next. Uh, the next slide you see is the group picture of NANS and YMCA champions during the exchange visit or exchange learning that took place sometime this year at NANS Ruawayo ELC. Next. Before I dive into the ELC profile, I just want to take us through a journey sharing an experience of a champion who happens to be one of the leading model in the Kagwe ELC in Nigeria. Her name is Ramatu Ruben, who happened to be one of the outstanding women transforming and stepping down, replicating girls' household methodology in her community. To her, girls' tools are magic tools that heal and mend broken homes. Today, as I quote her words, she said, "Today, I'm one of the most happiest person on earth after so many years of marital challenges with my husband. She has been able to train women, men, and youth at women fellowship, VSLA groups, and other forums. Because of her passion for training others, a lot of community women have made changes in their life and household. She has formed over 20 VSLA groups in her community. Next. Overview of Nigerian ELC. Nigeria has two empowerment learning center located in Nasarawa state of Nigeria, which is located in the north central part of the country. The ELCs are Ruawayo and Kagu ELC. They are being supported by NANS and YMC as partners implementing or supporting the Empower Scale project at those communities. While Ruawayo ALC has been registered with the Corporate Affairs Commissions of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, the registration of Kabu ELC is still ongoing. Ruawayo and Kabu communities are farming communities known mostly with the cultivation of rice, groundnut, cassava, melon, and beans in addition to rearing of domestic livestock. Ruawayo ELC has a total number of 30 trained champions, 19 female and 11 male, and Kagbu ELC has a total number of 40 trained champions, 20 women, 15 men, and 5 youth, out of which 16 were selected to manage the ELC. Next. That is an overview. That is one of the pictures of the champions at Kagbu ELC sharing in the group their girls tools in one of their training section. Next. Uh, the ELCs, some of the services that are being offered by this ELC, will look at the service that are being run by Huawei ELC. One of the services they render is hosting local and national and international events or training. They provide trainings um, for other members of the community, other private sector, or other partners of IFA funded projects, and other NGOs that are interested and are willing to learn the gas methodology. Then peer-to-peer replication, which is taking place between family members, friends in the communities and other community. Then capacity building for newly trained champions. They build the capacities of other champions that we have been trained. Then certification process and quality assurance is one of their responsibility. They check qualities of those who are practicing this gas methodology and also replicating the training to other members of their families, friends, and community members. Then they also offer some local services. Next. Why in Cargo ELC, what they do is mostly training. They train the VSLA groups. They train other members of the community. They train other members of churches in fellowships, and also train other members of the community, their family members, their close friends from different community and those within their community. Then they also give support to other members of the community. They also carry out coaching to be able to coach and monitor those they are able to replicate this knowledge with, to ensure that their capacity are strengthened. And knowledge management, yeah, they carry out this knowledge management to ensure quality of gas methodology within the practitioners and users of this methodology. Then group formation, some of them are VSLA agents because of their commitment and zeal and passion to transform their community. So they form other VSLA groups to be able to have financial access to financial finances within their locality. And then to who? To household members, to IFA supported projects, community based organization, small and medium entrepreneur, that's SMEs. Uh, yes, next slide. Some of the methods or methodology they use in carry out this training includes with local practitioner peer who have personally gone through the transformative process. Then learning from real case, they also teach people from their own story. They use their story to be able to reach out to other people, telling them how girls has impacted their life. Then learning by doing. They are not just teaching other, but they are also users of this methodology because they are testifying. Their lives is the testimony of this impact of methodology in their lives. Then adapted to local contents. They were able to adapt this methodology to fit into their local contents. Um, both field and classroom basis. Yeah, they are able to carry out this training. They can conduct this training in classroom, out of classroom, within community, under three community setting at leaders, traditional leaders forum. So anywhere they are at, they are free, they are confident to be able to carry out this training. Next. Achievement and success story. These are some of the achievements that were recorded by these two ELC in Nigeria. One in Ruawayo ELC, the champion were able to train about 1,449 individuals. The champion have also been able to purchase 30 plastic chairs, which you can see from the pictures. You will see some of the plastic seats. These are the seats they use for training in the classroom or outside the classroom. We are privileged to be part of those who sat on the seat during the exchange visit. And then the champion have been able to register the ELC under the Corporate Affairs Commission of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry in the state. Next. While in Kagwe ELC, the champion have been able to train 647. We have 397 women and 200 men members of the VSLS groups and from other projects. The champion have been able to mold 650 blocks and move them to the site to kickstart construction of the Kagwe ELC Center at Ingubi community. Now, why the center itself? Because they really just want to have a community ownership of the process, a place they could call their own. But the ELC is not really hanging on the structure, but it's something that with the knowledge within the champions, among the champions are replicating the training, it's already an ELC. So the training is ongoing. But for the center, it's just to kind of have a complete ownership of the process where they call their own. They can always come together to be able to hold meetings, to be able to use it as source of sustainability of gas methodology within their community, where they can also offer other services like rentals and hiring to other users, other community members for the sustainability of the ELC. Next. We have some vision. These are Huawei ELC vision and logo. You can see most of the picture. This is what they envisage to be a kind of a model ELC they would love to have in future. They are working hard in ensuring that all these are put in place. And then they have their logo signifies where you have the tree there as one of the tools, girls methodology tools. You have the symbol of black ball. You have the symbol of champions who are carrying out this training, replicating it within the community. Because they are farmers, you have the hole and the cutlass represented there, and then you have the vision rod journey to drawn there, and then you have the hands from the community people, embracing this methodology and as something that has brought light to the community. Next. And then impact of girls on individual champions. We have the picture of a champion in Kagwe ELC. She was able to go through her vision road journey and achieve her vision of buying a grinding machine. This is used for processing groundnuts. And then she also had a poultry farm, and then with a pig farm. This she has diversified into. Formerly, she was into a single business, but now she has diversified into three sources of income to be able to support her husband and to be able to also actualize her dream of building a good modern house. Next. Then we also have in Ruawayo a woman with her knitting machine. This has been her vision. She went through the vision and was able to get this machine where she knit for other women to patronize or to buy from her. Then we also have a picture of a champion who has started a palm farm for making palm oil. Next. Then example of outreaches within the community. These are some of the areas where they carry out the girls methodology training. The first picture you see there is the picture of a VSLA group in one of in Cargo community. During such meetings, the champions seize the opportunity to be able to train members of such groups and ensure that each member of the group have their own personal vision and their personal diary to be able to draw out their vision, draw out their family happy tree, and then they use that to also, track and monitor progress that have been made by these VSLA groups. Then you also have a picture from the Kagwe ELC. It's kind of a community forum where girls training also take place. So they carry out these outreaches at sport event center, at churches, at VSLA groups, at community leaders forum meeting. Next. The next step, as part of scaling up the girls household methodology, the Nigerian girls team plans to mainstream girls into other programs and projects in Nigeria and other regions as site effort project in Nigeria. Already negotiations and discussions are ongoing on how to uh, reach out to one of the IFA funded projects in Nigeria. That's a Life ND project in the Niger region of the country. And then also reaching out to other program and projects within Nigeria. Next. We have photos of exchange visits that took place between Kagwe ELC and Nance Rawayo ELC. You have the picture of champions, having peer sharing, comparing notes, and learning from each other. Then you also have group where they came together as group to be able to discuss on best practices and experiences. They will also have a picture of a small playlet that was displayed by the Kagwe ELC, depicting the impact of girls methodology in their lives, in their home, how they are able to come across this knowledge, and how the knowledge has helped them to overcome some of the challenges they faced in the past. Next. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your time. If there are questions, we allow one or two questions. Thank you.